Squad, a day in life of a deaf child. Here we are with them today in the same classroom with them, trying to interact and know their problems. We want to know their problems, what they pass through, and how can technology help them to cope up with society and be comfortable amongst the new society, the new technology that is coming in. Thank you guys. Keep watching as their supervisor tries to brief us about what they go through and what they need. And if at all you have something, you can contribute to them and help them out.
$600 in our school. They run from P1 to P7. They are all good. Though there are some multi-disability children in the school, it means that we may find a deaf, but he also learn. We find a deaf, but also intellectually impaired. So there are some multi-disability children there. How do we run the school? The children have to bring some little money for feeding, for water, for power, for teachers, because others are not paid by the government. So we need to do something for such items. These days food is like what? It's like a gold.
Thank you.
So we have to feed them. So we have some who are orphans, some are neglected because of the disability they have. You are just pretending I don't have, but what is in their mind? This one, what is she going to do? I'm not interpreting because I don't want to torture them, because some of them are high things. Yeah, they neglect them. Some of the parents are there, and they say, Jaja, you handle. I don't have time for that. What is she going to do? We have boys and girls. They are there. Some are big, some are small. These are people. They are people. You see the age. Compared to the hair and and there are others which are more bigger and they don't get that chance of coming. They come from different places of Uganda, not around in Kampala only. Some come from Jinja, Rero, Masaka, Ward, Barara. They come from different places. And they come for education, this kind. So we have other skills. We are training them. They train them with skill of construction, many things. Tailoring. We are trying also to give them those skills. So that when they leave this saving, some of them may not get a chance of going to second grade. Some of them may not get a chance of going to vocational schools. They are just a little bit eating. Have some bags, using money pass, using lady bags. So we try to give them the skills. Concerning the IT, they are trying to help us initiate the skills. But we also have the computers in our school, but they are not enough for them. They are many, but they go and get those skills of touching the computer. So there is an organization which will bring them tablets. They also get the skills of at least getting a skill of pressing those buttons, writing a name, drawing a picture, like that. We have teachers there. We communicate through sign language. We communicate through sign language. If you don't know sign language, it is quite very difficult communicate with these children, because you will be talking as I'm talking. They are wondering, why is she not signing to us? They are now wondering, but I told them, I'm just informing them how the school, how we learn. So that's why they are not asking me, what are you talking about? They can ask, what are you talking about? What are you saying? But I have left them. Sign language is our basic media in our school. Not even in our school only. Whenever you meet a deaf person, sign language is very important. We want to communicate with them. Yes, you can write, but our English may not be as good as this. She can write to you, for her she knows what she can write. Words are in English, yes, but the feeling, the grammar itself is different. You need to be with them, you know they are signing, how we sign. You can say, no, we are going to Kampala, we are going to visit. For them, there is a, we go visit. We go visit. Me visiting. Child, I have visited you. So if you are not listening to them, you may not understand their English. All the words are in English, but our grammar is different. They have phones. They use phones, not this one, the grown-up ones. They use phones, but the grammar, the messaging is quite different. So it means you need to stay with them, get used to their language. Even if they text you, you can understand what they mean. They learn a normal culture. The hearing children and the deaf, there is no difference. The exams they do are the exams we do. Right from P1 to P7, we do the same exams. We use the same curriculum. There's no difference. Our difference is the one, we don't talk, even the teachers all use sign language when we are teaching them. We make charts, we make books, we teach in everything in ordinary schools, but our media is sign language. Somebody done? Thank you so much.
Yes, there's a question. Where you told us about all the things that they're learning using sign language, but I wanted to find out, because this session is more really about technology. So while you're teaching them technology, or whoever is doing the technology teaching, that is if there's a person that is doing it in the school, have you realized that there's a special interest for them? And also, how are they doing it? Okay, I understand the sign language, but what are the challenges that they are facing? Save for obviously what you said, that they don't have enough equipment, computers and things in that line. So I just really want to get that aspect of them taking on technology. Then with the issue that they have, what are some of the challenges that you faced there?
When they are learning technology?
Yes, using the computers that you talked about. Because you said there's an organization that donated some iPads there, so they use them, they touch them. So when they come to touch them, is there somebody who's actually seeing them, or you just give them to them and they do what they can and leave out what they cannot?
Okay, thank you, madam. This organization, they didn't give them as your tablets for the school. They bring them once in a while. But we have like 5 computers which are not enough for them or to use every day. The challenge is some of them are very slow. And another one, the material is not enough at all. It's not enough. You may find people is taken into computer room, they are sharing one computer, like 7 of them, they are on one computer. Everybody cannot get enough chance of learning those skills. And another thing, the material and the other materials like knitting, they are very small, because Mostly these parents don't want to pay their full school fees. We have deduct a portion to get those materials to use when teaching the children. And our friends here come once in a week. They are doing the good work. Really a very, very good work. Wonderful work to this family. They have a lot of interest to such things. It is better than even learning English. Yeah, when you give them such things, it is very, far better than putting English on the blackboard, because that is sentences which tortures them more. So they are more interested in the skills, more interested in the things. They will tell you more because they teach them. Another challenge we have, that some of them we are just sharing. You may find like half of the school, they pay quarter school fees. Our school fees is 400 just a boarding school. Lunch, supper, water, porridge, sugar, everything from that. The founders say, let's keep that little money for all the debt to learn. Because when you raise that money, some of them will stay at home. They will not get a chance of coming to school. Other schools are there, but they are a bit more expensive. So some of the parents come like it is a judge bringing one child, having like out of the 400, 100. You look at the child, you cannot send the child away because she is innocent. If the judge has no view, it is torturing us that more. Some of the people say that, why don't you chase them away? Since we pay for our children, we are teaching children for nothing. Why don't you chase them away and bring students? But some of them don't have. And if you just, we'll go and do other things at home. So that one is a big challenge on these children when we are working with them.
Fine, just one more thing from me, sorry, do not tire on me. Considering the selection that you've brought for us, these are 5 young ones that you've brought for us, can we just have, I'm assuming they've also done some interactions with computers, if we can just have maybe 1 or 2 of them stand here and tell us what they've done with the computer while you interpret for us, wouldn't that be very helpful? Because we just want to understand what they know about a computer before we go into even these strong terms that we are using here in this presentation. Yes. Maybe 5 minutes for even 2 minutes for one of them.
Maybe if you could have like a phone or a car,
okay,
and they do it practically.
Exactly, while you interpret it for us, because we will not know what they are doing.
She can come and show you, and say, okay, type your name.
Right.
She can read.
So if we can just maybe come to the front. Maybe I don't know if they need to sit, they can take a seat here and they can tell us what they know, what they do with the computer when they get hold of it. When you ask them just those basic simple questions. also want you to ask them, maybe one of them can tell us what they enjoy doing with the computer when they normally come across it, like the iPad they have right now. What is the one thing that they enjoy doing with it?
At school, yes, interest. That's what? What? My names. For the F, when you are over 20,
She said something.
that one.
Yeah.
Said, for me, I don't know how to press those buttons.
Yeah. So that's what we're actually looking for, to see that, you know, we can interest them in pressing those buttons.
Because they come once in a while.
Okay.
They are not using it daily.
Consistently, yes. Okay.
It's not on a daily basis.
Okay. All right. All right. Thank you so much. I'll let Tabitha take on the rest. Yeah.
Session, we were divided in two groups. Each group of us, the adults, we had two deaf children that we had to we had to answer some questions. We saw some video and we had to answer some questions, and they also had to contribute. So we had to get a way of understanding and interacting with them. And here we are presenting with them our discussion. Guys, it was so interesting that I learned some sign language, and they were so I don't know how I can explain this, but they were willing to learn. They like the technology. Too bad they only have small tablets at school that they can access from the internet or even press, yet it's only the phones that can help them communicate with other people very well. Guys, I love children. I love children so much.
We also looked at some video whereby a kid was skating, and then the
guys, thank you so much. Thank you for listening to us. And what we are discussing is about cyberbullying. What would be your response towards someone who is the victim of cyberbullying? And the children also were discussing what they would do to help a friend in class. And when they were done with their presentation, we had to give them some flowers. Thank you so much for watching, guys. I love children, and each time we involve them, it's nice.